So for this one, um, it says a projectile is fired over level ground with initial velocity of 15.8 and it's in the time for 3 seconds or in the air for 3 seconds. What is the x component of the velocity's initial velocity? So you could do a couple of things, but let's just start labeling things and drawing some pictures and stuff. So I have a projectile that gets shot and lands over here. Okay. And it has um, initial velocity of 15.8 meters per second. And they're asking us to find the x velocity. We don't know what that is. And also, we don't know what the y velocity is, v sub y. And we don't know the angle between those two. So there's a lot of stuff going on here that we don't know. So we don't know what theta is. So one thing that I can do is I know that there's a relationship that v naught is equal to the square root of v sub x naught squared plus, and actually I'm going to write it a little different. I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it like this. Well, I know what this is, so that's 15.8 squared. I don't know what this is, but I think I can figure out what Vy is. Well, how do I find Vy? Well, remember, this is just like the other problem. Y equals Y naught. Oops, got a little carried away on the erasing of things. Plus the initial velocity in the y direction times time plus 1/2 times acceleration times time squared. Put my face up there. All right, so then the initial y position is 0. The final y position, in other words, what is the height here? Y equals 0. What is the height here? Y naught equals 0. Plus the y velocity, the initial y velocity times the time. Well, we said that the time was 3 seconds. So this is going to be 3 plus 1/2 times the acceleration. Oh yeah, acceleration due to gravity is negative 9. Thought that was cursive, 0.8 meters per second squared. And then that is times 3 squared. So we got 0 equals, and I'm gonna flip flop these. 3y naught velocity in the y direction, and then I gotta do the math on this, which would be 0.5 times negative 9.8 times 3 squared, negative 44.1. Oh, that's interesting. That's what we had last time. So that is negative 44.1. Add that to both sides. And I get 44.1 is equal to 3 times Vy naught. Divide both sides by 3. 44.1 divided by 3. 14.7. 14.7 is my initial velocity in the y direction. So I'm going to say 14.7 squared. Well, I'm going to have to do some math. So 15.8 squared, 294.64, or 249, I'm sorry. So this becomes 249.64. Come on. Is equal b sub x plus 14.7 squared. 216.09. 216.9. Was it 0.9 or 09? Oh, it was 09. Squeeze a little zero on here. Zero. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I'm going to subtract this from both sides. Man, my pen is not cooperating today. I can't live with myself if I leave that in the video like that. Plus 216.09. Oh. Why is that acting goofy? Then I'm going to subtract that from both sides. Uh, 249.64 minus 216.09, 33.5. 5. Take the square root of both sides because I don't want b squared. I want b sub x. So take the square root of 33.55, about 5.8. Was that the answer? Yeah, 5.7. So there's probably rounding here. They probably rounded way earlier. Like, I don't know where, but somewhere they rounded earlier. But anyways, clearly that's the closest answer. My answer is actually 5.7 something, but probably way up here we needed to round, like maybe this 0.09 or something. But that's basically it.